She stood under the Vegas lights, microphone in hand, laughter echoing from the crowd. But then, Kelly Clarkson dropped a line no one expected. "I had a manager once tell me to get a boob job, and I said, 'Why don't you get a job?'" The crowd erupted, but behind that smile there was something deeper: a heartbreak, a loss, and a woman who refused to break under Hollywood's pressure. This is the untold story of Kelly Clarkson's strength and savage honesty. Kelly was performing at her Las Vegas residency, vibrant, fearless, and owning every inch of the stage. Then came that unfiltered, iconic moment. While adjusting her outfit mid-performance, she casually joked, "Are my boobs coming out? Fix boobs." The audience laughed, unaware she was about to open up about a painful memory. She revealed how, years ago, a former manager suggested she change her body to fit in. But in true Kelly fashion, she didn't stay silent. Her response wasn't just funny, it was powerful. "Who says that? People say the craziest things in this industry," she said, shaking her head. "It's not normal. You've normalized crazy." It wasn't just a clapback, it was a message to every woman pressured to be perfect in Hollywood. Kelly's moment of humor carried a raw truth. For 2 decades, she's battled an industry obsessed with appearances, refusing to bend for anyone. While others chased perfection, Kelly stayed real. She embraced aging, motherhood, and the ups and downs of fame with brutal honesty. "Calm down," she told the crowd. "Just get old. Be glad. Not everybody gets to get old." It was more than a joke. It was a reminder of resilience, especially after what she'd faced off stage. Because just months earlier, Kelly went through something devastating, losing Brandon Blackstock, her ex-husband, and the father of her 2 children. The world didn't see her tears, her silence, or the long pause she took from performing. But this was the same woman now standing under the spotlight, stronger than ever. In August, Kelly announced she was taking a break. She shared how Brandon had been battling melanoma, a painful and private struggle that few knew about. When he passed, she didn't rush back to the stage. She stayed home with her kids, trying to make sense of the loss. "While I normally keep my personal life private," she wrote, "this year, my children's father has been ill, and I need to be fully present for them." That honesty touched millions. It reminded fans that behind the jokes and the music is a woman who carries deep scars, and yet continues to sing, smile, and inspire. And when she finally returned to the Vegas stage, her laughter wasn't a performance, it was healing in real time. Reba McEntire, who was once married to Brandon's father, stayed close to Kelly through it all, a quiet support system in her storm. "The kids are doing well," Reba shared. "They're bonding together and taking it one day at a time." Now, as Kelly wraps up her residency in Las Vegas, she stands as proof that you can be funny, flawed, emotional, and still fierce. That night, her joke about her itty-bitty wasn't just humor, it was a statement. She doesn't need surgery, filters, or anyone's approval to shine. She's Kelly Clarkson, the same girl who once sang her way into America's heart, and now reminds us all, you can be broken and still be brilliant. You can grieve, laugh, and rise again. And sometimes the best revenge is simply being yourself.